If you own or plan to own a 75 to 95 Mercedes, I can almost guarantee at some point you're gonna have to deal with the hood pad. Very few people replace these. And this is what they look like when they deteriorate. You know, they're made out of foam, so they're not gonna last forever. And you may say, well, why should I replace my hood pad? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, cosmetics. You know, I like it when I open the hood and I see this nice new hood pad, not this. Look at this. Look at how ugly this looks. And of course, you're gonna have this junk falling down in your engine compartment anyway. The other reason is, there's two other reasons. One is a hood pad, I should say, protects the paint on the hood. It kind of isolates some of that engine heat from coming up and you know, affecting the paint. And then the other thing, there is some sound deadening quality in the hood pad to quiet the engine as well. Now I'm just going to share a couple tips on how to do these hood pads. I've got lots of information, videos, instruction manuals already about hood pads, but I just wanted to highlight a couple things. Every once in a while I find a really good tool that does a job. And in this case I found this really nice, heavy duty, very strong plastic kitchen scraper for pots and pans. Look at the job it does on removing the old pad. You don't want to use a putty knife. You don't want to use anything that's going to scratch the paint, or you could have rust problems develop in behind the hood pad in the future. I've laid another pad down here, a cover. You can use a tarp or a drop cloth, painting type, clear plastic, anything. Protect the engine compartment as I scrape this old pad off. Now you notice I'm working out in the wind today. You can see it's a little windy. Well, I love to do hood pads in the wind because when you're scraping this old stuff off, it blows away. And then when you're putting the new hood pad on, the fumes from the glue blow away, if I could say. But you see how nice this scraper works? You're not going to get everything off. You don't have to get every single spot off because the glue and the thickness of the pad will hide this. But you want to get all this off here. And then one other tip I could share with you, when you're getting the new hood pad ready to go, take it out like this and lay it out in the sun. It's going to have some wrinkles in it from when you had it shipped. And just lay this hood pad out somewhere in the sun, put something on it so it doesn't blow away, and that'll flatten out real nice and get some of the wrinkles out before you actually glue it to the hood. So there's some real tricks in gluing this pad on, getting it on straight and getting it on properly with the right glue. We do supply a very special glue just for hood pads that I found works better than anything else. That comes with our kits that we send out with the pads we sell. So if you need more information, any of the products or videos or whatever I mentioned in this video, I'll put links below, okay? So you'll be able to go right to them. Just click on the show more description of this video and I'll take you right to our hood pad kit, some more information about hood pads, a video on how to install it properly and so on. So I hope you find this helpful. Consider replacing your own hood pad. Today's restoration project on my little 240D here is to beautify the inside of the engine compartment. And I'm going to start with the hood. The hood pad. You can see this isn't very pretty, is it? And I want to get this old ugly hood pad off and replace it with a new hood pad. And this folks makes a huge difference in how the car looks when you open the hood. So it all begins by getting the old pad off. You know, you want to do some scraping and use a plastic scraper, but this is something you can do yourself. You don't have to hire anybody to do this. We have a kit on my website. I've got a special glue because it's really important to use the right glue for this. And we include the glue with the new hood pad and some brushes along with instructions. I also, if you want to see how this is done step by step to determine whether or not you can do it, you can go to my website and watch my on-demand video on how to replace a hood pad. You can go through that whole video and kind of look at it and say, yeah, I think that is something I can do myself. Then you can get the kit and you can come back and make this hood pad look beautiful again, okay? So I'm going to get the new hood pad on. I'm going to do some detailing inside the engine compartment here. Now once again, why am I making the car look pretty? Well, it has a lot to do with the emotional and mental state as we go through this whole process of restoration, because one of the things you want to do is you want to keep motivated, okay? And one of the best ways to keep motivated when you're restoring one of these old diesels is to make it look pretty.